straight. The White House apparently wants no Keystone oil pipeline, and the EPA risks not wanting any fracking. The rest of the country, meanwhile, disagrees with these federal mistakes. Look, it really was the federal court that pinned EPA's ears back, saying that you, at the state level, can do your own safety and environmental regulation. Wasn't that the key? It wasn't EPA voluntarily. Some people say that the EPA is doing less science and more politics, and that now they're going to have to go back to doing more science, less politics, and more constitutionalism with states' rights. And your state group, the Texas Railroad Commission, that you know what's safe and you know what's not safe. And other states have said the same thing. It seems to me that's the key to this EPA decision, that the onus, the regulation goes back to the states, which are closest to the projects and have more expertise, frankly.
Absolutely right, Larry. There's never been a recorded case of fracking contaminating groundwater.
I think the problem is the EPA has a real agenda. They got too many bureaucrats there with a real agenda, and they want to stop any of these carbon fuels or fossil fuels. Look, they're doing it again on smog. Today they postponed some smog regulations on fracking. It's the fourth postponement, so maybe they're listening to what people are saying out there in the courts. But I don't know why the EPA has to pass on local smog decisions regarding fracking. That sounds like regulatory overkill and another backdoor way to kill fracking. Then blast off. That's my problem with the EPA.
Well,
they're going way too far, way too often.
Well, I just don't think that's true when you look at the facts. I mean, oil and gas production are at an all-time record high. So if the EPA is out on some kind of agenda to stop fracking, they're doing a miserable job of it. I just don't think that's the case. The EPA's job is to protect our health and welfare, to make sure that we have safe air to breathe and clean water to drink. And that's what they're doing, and that's what Americans want EPA to do. By overwhelming majorities, Americans want EPA to be allowed to do its job of setting basic life-saving standards that provide a bottom line playing field that's level across the country.
Let me get Barry. Barry, quickly, can you take the last word on this?
Absolutely. The federal government did not invent fracking. Private enterprise invented fracking, and it's resulted in this incredible bounty of oil and gas that we now have that makes our country more secure and more viable going forward. States know how to handle these issues, and we do it in a way that doesn't create hysteria like the EPA does when it swoops in and makes unfounded allegations.
And this is one of the greatest technological and revolutionary developments probably in the history of energy, going all the way back to John D. Rockefeller in the 19th century. I mean, this is a remarkable thing that can help save America. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you.